what can we do in our schools to further encourage creativity and apply it? And to follow on that, why aren't more schools excelling in this?
Well, actually, you've asked kind of the $64,000 question in education today. Why aren't we excelling the way we should? So let me try to give a sort of simple-minded answer, but realize it represents a very complex series of possibilities. I actually think, and I'm going to speak for myself in this context, that we have moved in education today to become so enamored with understanding children's performance that we have compromised our ability to understand their learning. And I think what we have done is to create metrics and benchmarks and tests. You know, No Child Left Behind, I euphemistically like to call it the No Child Left Untested law, not the No Child Left Behind law. Because what we've essentially done is to create school imperatives in our country where we simply want to know what kids can tell us as opposed to how well kids can think. We have to transform our thinking so that we can demonstrate that our children are learning, not just that they're performing. Well, that's, I think, what we have to do more in education. I think we have to do less of standing at the blackboard and telling, and we more have to stand with our students in the classroom and engage with them. That's about innovation. That's about creativity. That's about life skills. And my belief very, very strongly is that when we engage kids in experiential, problem-based learning that's intentional, deliberate, and strategic and aligned to a curriculum, that our children ultimately will show us that they can perform, and they'll show us they can perform because they can demonstrate that they've learned. We have to teach. It's not that we're teaching the wrong things, but we have to teach in a contextually appropriate manner. Children, students, whether they're in kindergarten or at George Mason, they're accessing information in a much different way, at a much different rate, in a much different form than we ever did. And we as educators have to prepare those who are teaching to be able to reach kids in the way that they best can understand.